insurance claims. When we are talking about insurance claims, as I told you here, we are talking about only insurance through risk of fire, in the sense the insurance of material which was burnt or lost by fire. Insurance claim, when we are referring, it is refers to the claim of material lost by fire. Okay, that we understood. And the policy is called as stock policy. Then we understood how to calculate the value of stock which was there or lies in the godown on our factory, our shop, our warehouse, or anything, your business premises there. How to calculate that value of closing stock which was there and which was destroyed by fire. How to calculate. Regarding that, we discussed yesterday. And how to calculate, as we have discussed, by preparing one account called as memorandum of trading account. And how to prepare, what is the objective of this trading account, memorandum of trading account? To ascertain the value of estimated closing stock which was lies in the godown, our business premises, on the date of fire, right? Then the difference between trading account and memorandum trading account is, trading account will be prepared with the objective of ascertaining the value of gross profit or gross loss, whereas memorandum of trading account will be prepared with an objective of ascertaining the closing stock on the date of fire. So both the accounts are remain same, but the objective of the accounts would be different, the preparation objective, right? So then we discussed that it is prepared with the information of opening stock, purchases, sales, direct expenses, and gross profit ratio, right? So all these items belongs to which account? Trading account items. So with the help of this information, we will prepare the what we call memorandum of trading account. Next. Then we understood the format of memorandum of trading account. So this is the format of memorandum of trading account. As you are already aware, memorandum of trading account will be prepared up to the date of fire. You might have seen the sentence. There it refers to last closing of the financial year to till the date of fire. This account will be prepared, right? So the same trading account format, that is, starts with opening stock, purchases, all direct expenses. Direct expenses here refers to wages, manufacturing expenses, octroi, gas, fuel, water, carriage inwards, whatever items we used to write on the debit side of the trading account while preparing financial statement or final accounts, those items will come into the picture under the category of direct expenditure. Bear in mind, direct expenditure is refers to an expenditure or amount of expenditure incurred and which is directly associated towards our production or trading activity. So that's the reason we call it as a direct expenditure. Then gross profit, then by sales and closing stock. Here, the objective of memorandum of trading account is to calculate value of closing stock. That's the reason why on the credit side we have taken closing stock as our balancing figure, right? Not as gross profit or gross loss. Next. So in order to calculate this, what we have discussed, the gross profit percentage and the ratio is most important one. Hence, the calculation of gross profit ratios is of two types. If it is given in the question, see, bear in mind here, the question will give you the percentage of gross profit. If it is not given, that is a different situation, that is a different mechanism and methodology of preparation. But when the gross profit ratio or percentage, when given in the question, the question will give the gross profit ratio on two bases. One is on sales basis, another one is on cost basis. So when it is given on sales basis, what is the formula? Gross profit is equals to sales into the rate of percentage. The rate of percentage divided by 100. In the sense, only that percentage we take. right? When it is on sales. And the second one is on cost of sales, whatever it may be remains same. Then how to calculate gross profit is equals to sales into rate of percentage divided by 100 plus that rate of percentage. Suppose if it is 25%, then 25 divided by we take 125. Clear? So this is the way we calculate the gross profit percentage, and we'll take balancing figure as our closing stock. Next, value of claim. How to calculate the value of claim, that we have even understood yesterday. Right? Value of claim is equals to whatever value of closing stock which you have calculated, which was there in your go down or shop or factory on the date of fire, that is by preparing memorandum of trading account, that value minus stock saved, salvaged and scrap, right? So it is scrap. Actually, I forgot to correct the spelling, right? That is scrap actually. So minus scrap, then you'll get the value of claim. So salvage, scrap and saved value of material even will be reduced, right? So insurance company will reduce the amount of stock saved, salvage and scrap, then it will give you the amount of claim. So this is the basic crux which we discussed in the previous session, right? And in the current session, we will start with solving the problems. How to solve the problems of insurance claim, right? So, right. So first one question will take up. Right. Now, if you see this question, this is a small question which will be asked for 4 marks in the university examination, right? So we'll read the question, we'll try to understand and we'll calculate whatever it is required. Right. So when you read the question, what it says, find out the value of stock burned by fire from the following particulars. Fire broke out in the factory on 1st July 1998, destroying the complete stock. The stock on 1st January 1998. In the sense what? This is our opening stock. So we are closing our books of accounts every 31st December. It does means that. Because stock on 1st January we have given in the sense this is our opening stock. So fire broke out on which date? On 1st July 1998. In the sense what? We need to prepare our memorandum of trading account from the commencement of the financial year, that is 1st January 1998 till 1st July 1998. So memorandum of trading account will be prepared up to 1st July 1998. Clear? From 1st January to 1st July. Clear?
Sir, once again, will you please repeat, sir? Question.
See, the fire broke out on which date? 1st July 1998. Right? And we have provided the information regarding stock on 1st January 1998. So, before 1st July 1998, that is 1st January 1998. So, it does means that this is our opening stock. Right? So, we need to prepare our memorandum of trading account from 1st January 1998 till 1st July 1998, right? Because on 1st July, fire broke out and destroyed the material. Clear? And the opening stock we had on 1st January 1998 was 60,000. And purchases up to the date of fire, that is from 1st January 1998 to 1st July 1998. Our purchases we made amounted to rupees 1,20,000. The gross profit, the rate of gross profit on sales is 20%. Keep in mind, as I told you, it will be given either on sales or on cost or cost of sales. So in this question, he is given on sales amounted to 20%, the rate of gross profit. and sales up to the date of fire amounted to rupees 2 lakhs. So with the help of this information pertaining to 1st January 1998 to 1st July 1998, that is the date of fire, we have provided information with regards to opening stock, purchases, sales, and gross profit percentage. Hence, in this question, we have given gross profit percentage. So, 20% on sales. So, what is the formula when it is given on sales? When it is on sales, the formula of gross profit is equals to sales
into rate
rate
of percentage
divided
by
by
100.
Clear? Now we will see how to prepare, and in order to calculate the value of closing stock, what we need to prepare? We need to prepare memorandum of trading account. So now we'll take up the solution, how to solve this question. So as we have already discussed, what we need to prepare? We need to prepare memorandum of trading account. And we are preparing, just understand, memorandum of trading account of XYZMS. I kept and left it dash because name of the organization is not given to us in this question. If the name is given, there we will put the name of the organization. That's all. And up to 1st July 1998 I have written, because this date is the date on which the fire broke out and destroyed the material. Clear? This date is not so important while preparing, but for the better understanding's sake I have written. If you don't want to write, you don't write, but you understand the concept. Clear? If you write even, that is fine. So now it is a general format of ledger account, that is particulars amount, already we have discussed this format, right? Now we start preparing. Bear in mind, you must prepare as if it is a trading account. Whatever items will be written in trading account, wherever it will be written, you must write. Clear? First information we have with opening stock. So opening stock will be written on the debit side of the trading account, that is memorandum of trading account. So first we'll take opening stock. What is the amount of opening stock? That is 60,000. So we have written 60,000 is the value of opening stock. Then purchases up to the date of fire we have given. So that is again the memorandum of trading account debit side to purchases. What is the value of purchases we made till the date of fire? That amounts to 1,20,000. So we have written opening stock and purchases on the debit side of the memorandum of trading account, right? Then next item is gross profit. Then we need to understand sales is given. So sales, we need to write, sales will be written on the credit side of the trading account. That is memorandum of trading account, sales will be written on the credit side. So I have taken by sales. What is the value of sales which I made during the financial year till the date of fire? That is 2 lakh rupees. So sales of the organization were 2 lakh rupees, right? So once the sales is done, what we have to take up, because I told you clear and crystally, memorandum of trading account objective is to calculate the value of closing stock, not the gross profit. Hence we have given gross profit percentage in the question. So then we need to write the gross profit first. What we need to write? Gross profit. Hence I have taken 2 gross profit. How much I have written the gross profit? That is 20%. On which value? On the sales value. Sales comes to how much? 2 lakhs into 20%. That comes to how much? 40,000. So this is our what? Gross profit. So now we have done with everything. All the entries we have posted. Then the simple procedure of closing of ledger account. What is the procedure of closing of ledger account? We need to calculate the summation of both, that is debit and credit. Write down the summation, whichever side is more on the both the side. If you calculate the summation of the credit side, that is 2 lakh rupees. If you calculate the summation of the debit side, that comes to how much? 2,20,000. If you calculate this, is 60,000, 1,20,000 and 40,000. This comes to 2,20,000 and this comes to 2 lakhs. So which side is more? Debit side is more. So hence we will write both the side. 2,20,000 debit side. Then how much balancing figure we are getting? We are getting balancing
20,000.
figure on the credit side amount to how much?
20,000.
So what is that balancing figure? That balancing figure is called as by closing stock. That is balancing figure. You know what is balancing figure in accounting, please, right? So balancing figure is the amount which we arrive, which we calculate, which we determine once we close the ledger account. Am I clear? So the value of closing stock comes to how much? 20,000. Clear? So like this, we have prepared the what? Memorandum of trading account and calculated the value of closing stock, right? So once you calculate the value of closing stock, then what you have to do? You have to calculate the value of claim. How to calculate the value of claim? In one of the slides earlier, we understood how to calculate value of claim. The value of claim refers to the stock, that is closing stock estimated on the date of file by preparing memorandum of trading account. In this question, this is 20,000 have calculated. And sorry, from this, what we need to deduct? We need to deduct either scrap, if it is given in the question, salvage value, again it is scrap, and stock saved. If any material is saved, that even will be deducted. So once that item will be deducted from the closing stock which we calculated, the resultant value is called as what? Value of claim. Clear? So if you see in our question, we have not provided any information pertaining to what? Scrap, salvage or saved. Hence, our value of claim will be soon after completion of the memorandum of trading account. We will put the one table kind of a thing or one additional step whereby we will write a heading, calculation of value of claim. How to calculate? Estimated closing stock on the date of fire was 20,000, which we arrived at 20,000 after preparation of this memorandum of trading account. From that, we deduct the value of stock saved, salvage, scrap. Here the spelling I have changed, right? Minus that comes to value of claim, that comes to 20,000, right? So like this, the procedure of calculation of calculation of value of claim by preparing memorandum of trading account. Clear? So I hope you might have understood, right? If you are noting down, please note it down. White easy, right? So shall I proceed with the next slide? Next question. But I'll wait for 2 minutes. Just see calculations and everything. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Right, shall I proceed with the next slide? Right, I'll shift to next question we will take up. We will understand very quickly. All right. So our next question I have taken on the right hand side because I need to put the question as well as solution on the same slide. So the same category question what we have done right now. That is, a fire occurred on 20th May in a factory. From the following particulars, ascertain the amount of claim to be lodged in case of loss of stock which was insured. So stock on 1/1/2004, 1 lakh, and when the fire broke out on 20th May 2004, right? And prior to that 20th May 2004, we have stock value as on 1/1/2004. It refers to the value of 1/1/2004 is our opening stock. What is this, sir? It is our opening stock, right? So then we have given purchases from 1/1/2004 to the date of fire. 7,50,000 is the value of purchases. Then the information pertaining to wages is available, comes to 75,000. Then manufacturing expenses 25,000. Wages and manufacturing both are direct expenses, will be debited to trading account, that is memorandum of trading account in this case. And we have given sales till the date of fire, right? That is from 1/1/2004 to date of fire, 10 lakhs. The gross profit ratio is 20% on sales, again on sales. So we must see this item, that is whether it is on sales or on cost. Then salvaged was estimated to rupees 40,000, right? So stock salvaged is 40,000. That is answer. That is 1,10,000 is answer in bracket. So don't get confused. So gross profit ratio is 20%. Stock salvaged was 40,000, right? So like this, the question is available, right? With the help of the following, if the question, information furnished in the question, what we need to prepare. Again, the same thing, memorandum of trading account. How you have decided memorandum of trading account, sir? We need to prepare because we need to calculate the value of closing stock and claim. How to calculate that value of claim? Stock, closing stock minus stock saved. So we need to calculate closing stock. What about gross profit percentage, which is given in the question? Whenever gross profit percentage is given in the question, bear in mind we need to prepare only one memorandum of trading account. What we need to prepare? One memorandum of trading account. So we will proceed with the preparation memorandum of trading account. The same up to 20th May, that is date of fire. Again the same steps. First, opening stock. The value of opening stock comes to 1 lakh rupees, which is given in the question. Next, two purchases. The amount of purchases which we made till the date of fire, that is 7,50,000. To wages, amount rupees 75,000, which is already given in the question, which will be debited as direct expenditure. To manufacturing expenses comes to 25,000 that we have considered here. Then manufacturing expenses, then we have, it is written to, actually it is by, right? See, wherever you find mistakes, don't get confused, right? It is typing errors because I have been preparing these slides for the online teaching, right? So there I may make a mistake in typing or writing. So whenever it is observed, it will be rectified, but don't get panic and confused, right? So let me know if you find any mistake. I will be happy to correct it, right? It is not to sales, it is by sales, right? So next, sales value comes to 10 lakhs, right? Then once we calculate sales value, we need to write the gross profit. So gross profit, how much? 20% on sales. So 10 lakhs into 20% comes to 2 lakhs. Once you write the gross profit, again we need to close the memorandum of trading account, right? So how to close? Whichever side is more. When you make a summation on the credit side, it comes to 10 lakhs. As if you make a summation on the debit side, 1 lakh plus 7 lakh 50, 8 lakh 50 plus 75, that is 9 lakh. How much? 25,000. 925 plus 25, 9 lakh 50,000 plus 2 lakhs 11 lakh 50,000. So the summation of the debit side is more.
50,000.
Sorry, is anybody raising doubt? So the summation is 11 lakh 50,000 on the debit side, 10 lakhs on the credit side. So both the sides we write highest value, that is 11 lakh 50,000 is the summation, and of course we'll get the balancing figure on which side, on the credit side, and the balancing figure is called as our closing stock. Again, it is a mistake. I instead of writing by closing stock, I have kept it to closing stock. Please try to understand. It is by closing stock, not to closing stock, right? So balancing figure comes to how much? 1 lakh 50. So 1 lakh 50 is our closing stock. So closing stock is calculated by preparation of memorandum of trading account, which was there in the go down on the date of fire. Now we need to calculate the value of claim. How to calculate? We have given in this question the stock saved or salvaged was estimated 40,000. Right? At the end of the question, 40,000 is there. So what we need to prepare? We need to prepare a statement, and from this 1 lakh 50,000, we need to deduct 40,000 rupees stock saved. Then the value of claim would be 1 lakh 10,000. So here you can see closing stock, which we have already calculated, 1 lakh 50 minus stock saved or salvaged, that is 40,000. Then we get the resultant figure value of claim, that is 1 lakh 20,000. Okay. So I hope I made you understand this concept. Are you comfortable? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Any doubts? Students, any doubts? So if you are noting down or whatever it may be, just note down. Right, I'll go to the next question. The next question, which was asked in one of the university examination, right? So the question is, a fire occurred in the premises of a merchant on 15 June 2004 and considerable part of the stock was destroyed. Then the value of stock saved was 4,500. The books disclosed that on 1st April, that is opening stock, was valued at 36,750. Purchases to the date of fire 1,04,940. Sales to the date of fire 1,56,500. On investigation, it was found that during the past 5 years, the average gross profit on sales, again 36% is given. You are required to prepare the statement showing the amount the merchant should claim from the insurance company in respect of the stock destroyed or damaged by fire. So same questions I have done in the earlier slides, two questions, same concepts, only the numerical values are changed and percentage is changed. So we have still